Ever heard of Dorothy Eady? Nah, maybe not. But what about Omm Seti? Aha, the ears perk up, don't they? Let's pull back the curtain on this intriguing character. Born in London at the dawn of the 20th century, Dorothy Eady was seemingly your average English child. That is, until a tumble down the stairs at the tender age of 3 led to a peculiar change in her behaviour. Suddenly she was uttering phrases in a language no one in her household could decipher and having dreams of a land filled with pyramids and pharaohs. The turning point? A family visit to the British Museum. There, among the ancient relics of Egypt, Dorothy found a connection so profound it would shape her life in ways one could hardly believe. So our little London lass is suddenly spouting ancient Egyptian and dreaming of pharaohs. Intrigued yet? Now, imagine being a young girl in 20th century England, convinced you're the reincarnation of an ancient Egyptian priestess. Quite the dinner conversation, eh? Dorothy Eady, or as she later became known, Omm Seti, was that very girl. As a child, she dreamt of the pharaoh Seti I, a figure of grandeur and power who ruled Egypt in the 14th century BC. Her fascination didn't stop at dreams. She taught herself to read hieroglyphics, the ancient Egyptian script, a feat that even baffled scholars of the time. Her conviction ran so deep that she believed she had been a priestess in a past life, serving Seti himself. This belief led her to pack her bags and relocate to Egypt, adopting the name Omm Seti, Mother of Seti. In the land of the pharaohs, she felt more at home than she ever did in England. So she's now Omm Seti, living in Egypt and digging up the past, quite literally. But the story gets even weirder, my friends. So, Omm Seti gets to work, right? And what she unearths? Well, it's enough to make Indiana Jones green with envy. Now, picture this. She's in Egypt, a foreign land that she calls home. She's knee-deep in the sand, her hands working meticulously as she unearths relics and remnants of a past life she claims to have lived. She stuns the academic community with her uncanny ability to predict the location of archaeological finds. She pointed here, and there lay an undiscovered temple. She gestured there, and lo and behold, an ancient tomb revealed itself. It was as if she had a map etched in her mind, a blueprint of the past. Her predictions were so accurate, so precise, that even the most skeptical of scholars had to tip their hat in respect. But it wasn't just about the archaeology for her. Omm Seti lived and breathed ancient Egypt. She performed daily rituals, offering prayers to the gods of a bygone era. She believed with unwavering conviction that she could communicate with the spirit of Seti Haas. Whether it was the whispers of the wind or a gut feeling, who are we to say? Omm Seti, the Englishwoman turned Egyptian priestess, living out her days in the shadow of the pyramids. Sounds like a Hollywood script, doesn't it? So, was Omm Seti just a very imaginative woman with a flair for the dramatic, or was she really the reincarnation of an ancient priestess? Let's dive into the skepticism surrounding Omm Seti's claims. Some might say her stories were simply a product of a fertile imagination, and her supposed past life just an elaborate ruse. But before we dismiss her claims outright, let's not forget the inexplicable accuracy of some of her knowledge. She knew secrets of the ancient Egyptian world that even the most learned scholars of her time were unaware of. She pinpointed archaeological sites that were yet to be discovered, and her knowledge of ancient rituals and languages was uncannily accurate. Of course, none of this irrefutably proves reincarnation, but it does raise intriguing questions. Questions that make Omm Seti's life, whether you believe in her reincarnation or not, nothing short of fascinating. Reincarnation or hoax, you decide. But one thing's for sure, Omm Seti was one heck of a woman. Well, that's our tale for today, folks. Quite the ride, wasn't it? We've journeyed through the remarkable life of Dorothy Eady, or as she's more famously known, Omm Seti. We've explored her claims of reincarnation, her love affair with an ancient pharaoh, and the mysteries she helped unearth in Egypt. Her story beckons us to question our understanding of life and death, so why not take up the call to adventure? Don't forget to subscribe to Queen of the Jungle for more extraordinary stories like this. Until next time, keep exploring and keep questioning. Cheerio!